Hello everyone, Kutura back again, and today we're gonna go and climb the ladder. We're gonna do some ranks and try to get into plat. I already put myself back in gold 1 right now, and we are trying to get to plat again. Feel free to follow, here's the code, you guys can check. Feel free to follow, I was, Katria TTV. There's the ID 873483588. You can just print screen it if you want, and let me show you the deck first. So this is my Shy Strikers, uh, and this is my deck list for now. It's already the 8th iteration of this deck. I don't know if I'm gonna have more iterations, if I'm gonna make more changes in this deck or not, but let me do a card by card. I'm playing 2 Effect Veilers, 3 Max C, 3 Ash Blossoms, 3 Sky Striker, Ace Ray, 1 Rose. I'm playing 1 Gamma Seal just because there's a lot of things that are really annoying. I may switch this out for Nibiru, or at some point I may even play both. But I don't want to brick on having both of them in my hand too often. I may even let both stay for now, and I'll see if I take one off or not later. 1 Regeki, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, triple Upstart Goblin, 1 Reinforcement of the Army, 2 Avarice, 2 Engage, 2 Afterburns, 1 Jamming Waves, 2 Area Zero, 2 Kaiser Coliseum, 2 Multi-Roll, 1 Twin Twister, 2 Cosmic Cyclone, 2 Called by the Grave, 1 Hornet Drones, 2 Widow Anchor, 1 Eagle Boost, and 2 Shark Cannons. This is the main deck. It's a 44 card main deck. I know I have a little more cards than I should most of the times, but I have a lot of draw power. The double engage will allow me to get most of the times a 2 for 1. So this is always 2 cards that I'm going to rip out of my deck, plus the upstars, that's plus 3. Rhoda will give me Surge. Avarice is more Surge, more 2. If the Area 0 gets destroyed by a card effect, that means I'll search a Ray or a Rose as well. Then with the extra deck monsters, both with Hayare sending spells to grave and with Shizuku adding spells to hand, this will shorten my deck even more. Cards like Max C will make me draw cards that will allow me to shorten my deck even more. And then I still play the half a Fibrax and the Selene, and this is 2 more cards that I'll be adding from the deck to my main monster zone. So I think I have enough draw power to make my deck get shorter and shorter and still be okay. So this is the deck list that I'm running for now, and we'll see if I'll change anything later. I have a few more decks that I'm working on. This is for the UR challenge, the Dragon Maze that I'm using. I have a Zoo Tri Brigade that I'm building as well. I'm still missing basically the a little more of the ultra rares. I'm missing Zeus, I'm missing Trident, Almirage, I'm missing the Tri Brigade ultra rares, plus Appaloosa, Imperial Order, Impermanence, one more Lightning Storm. I may switch this for something else, maybe a Regeki or Harpy's, because I already have the Harpy's Feather Duster. I may even put Regeki on, just so I don't have as much ultra rares to craft, but I'll see what else do I change in here. because the core I already have most of the core. Then I need the extra deck in here. I'm planning on building a Thunder Dragon deck as well, but this so far is what I have. I still need to put this one, but this is what I have of Thunder Dragon so far. Because I already have a Colossus, so that's why I thought about building this deck. But as you can see, I don't have a lot of the Thunder Dragon cards, and I'm not really focusing on this deck right now. This mod mech is just because they came in the same set as the Sky Strikers, so I have something here that I can make at some point if I really want to. I still have the access code line with the half of Firex. I can take this out and actually put the unicorn here just to have another tree in case I need to, because Selene only works if I have a spellcaster, so having unicorn can be useful. This is something as well that I played in my first account was Mad Max, and they actually took me quite far. It was not exactly this deck, but cards that we get are a little different. And I have this Dragon Maid deck. This Dragon Maid deck is something that I've been working on as well, to have another deck that I think it's not as viable as my Sky Strikers or the Tri Brigades, but I already have a lot of them. So because I already pull both of this, so I was like, yeah, sure, let me make a deck, and whenever I have time, I'll finish it. I still need a couple of cards in here, like the Hierarchic, the Barrelswell, still more Solemn Strikes. I still need the Darkness Metal to make this deck a little better, but this is what I have of decks. This Sky Striker one is my first iteration of Sky Striker, so anyone that wants to play Sky Strikers, this is how I started the deck with, because we got Ash Blossom right from the get-go, as well as Lightning Storm, Monster Reborn, Reinforcement of the Army, and the Solemn Judgment. I used those two as a core to get my Sky Strikers, because other than that, the Deco Talker you get from the initial deck. Half of Firex, I actually pulled this as well as the Terraforming. I was lucky on I got both of them in the one in the Ash bundle, and the other one I believe it was in the Judgment bundle. Then I pulled for the Sky Strikers because I ended up getting I believe it was a Engage or something somewhere, so I ended up pulling for the Sky Strikers and got the other ones that I needed. So this deck doesn't have a lot of ultra rares outside of staples. I end up crafting an Effect Veiler in the beginning, and as well as the Maxi and the rest of the Ash Blossoms, because they're really useful, and I crafted the Nibiru. The rest, Raigeki, Monster Reborn, Rhoda, Terraforming, Lightning Storm, Double Engage, and then the Kagari, Fibrax, and the Deco Talker is what I was using in the beginning. I was focusing more on the Sky Strikers because I still had the Zeke as well. So I was focusing more on the Sky Strikers itself and not really going for the links. I could still go for the Deco Talker or something in the beginning, but I end up not using that line too much in the beginning. But this is what I used in the beginning to start this game. So let's get to dueling, shall we? Like I said, I'm at gold 1 right now. I have to select the deck again. My Shy Strikers. Yeah, I call it Shy Strikers. In the beginning it was a type error, but I end up leaving that because I actually found it funny, and I think it gives the deck a little personality. So the deck that I'm playing is more of a go second deck, so I like to leave it at that as a go second deck in general. And let's see what we get. So Maxi, Raigeki, Avarice, Maneuver, the Jamming Wave, and a Widow Anchor. Okay, what are you playing? Drytron. Immediately max A. This will stop whatever he is trying to do. And if he doesn't, well, I'm okay with that as well. So he adds the Meteonis and ends phase. Okay, this stopped completely his turn, and I like it. We got the Cosmic Cyclone. This can be useful, but I'm gonna start with the Jamming Waves to take care of his back row, because I don't know what it is, and I don't want to find out. Solemn Warning. Then let's go for a Cosmic Cyclone on the field spell, because it's annoying, and I'm gonna set one and pass. And this is my first turn. I still have Raigeki and Avarice. When I do get a monster, I can start to do something. Okay, he's gonna special summon a Drytron. I'm going to steal that Drytron, so, or at least, no, I don't have enough spells in Great Eye. No, I didn't. I'm dumb. I just made a mistake. I negated his effects, but that doesn't matter to him because he's gonna use it for something else. I thought I had 3 spells engraved. Okay, this is an important thing that anyone that plays Sky Strikers needs to focus on, because I completely made a mistake right now, and playing Sky Strikers can be very punishing if you do make a mistake. Because right now, because I didn't have 3 spells engraved, this completely negated the second effect of my Widow Anchor. To get his monster, because my objective was to get his monster to my side, so to stop him completely. But right now he's gonna combo it off completely and end up on a big board if he doesn't even kill me right here. The Meteon is Rytron. Okay, he's gonna use both to do a ritual summon. And here comes the Draconis, and he's big. I'm gonna take 4k damage here. I cannot target with monster effects. So he lessened his power to get his card. Let's see what do I get. Afterburns. Afterburns is fine. I am gonna activate set Afterburns and destroy it, because he cannot be targeted by monster effects, and that will clean it up, but he still has that spell in hand. So I'm gonna set the Avarice just as a bait. Maybe it works. If not, I'm kinda screwed here. This is the problem of having a little more than the cards that I need in my deck, a little more than 40, is that he can it takes me more time to get the cards that I need, specifically my monsters, and because of it, right now I don't have any. Hello MacLord, how's it going? I'm actually doing pretty okay. This deck is not going as fine as I thought it would, but well, I'm kinda not in a good position because I kinda screwed up in the beginning, but that was my fault, completely my fault. So he goes into Fafnir. Fafnir effects. Monster Reborn, so he can kill me here. And heal some of the Dragonians again, and this will be game because I don't have anything to stop it. Um, he's still comboing, so there's nothing I can really do. I'm fine, kinda. Almost done with the character bios. Okay, good to hear. MacLord is a friend of mine that likes to watch my streams, and he's creating a custom archetype, and he sent me the story for me to read, and I actually really like it. And he's continued to creating the story, and I actually want to see in the end. I'm talking to Facebook right now because I'm streaming both on Twitch as well as I'm streaming on Facebook at the same time. So I have two chat boxes. Sure. Ask away. Okay, so he decided to go first. I'm against a gold 3 player. Let's see what he's playing. Okay. Eagle Boost, Call by the Grave, Cosmic Cyclone, Regeki, and Effect Veiler. Um, of the first three characters, uh, let me think. I actually like Greed. I think he was very interesting, actually. Um, I think he was the one that caught my eye the most. Was him. Because he seems more I don't know, more my type of character, because I like the anti-heroes and what so. Uh, and I like the way that he pronounced himself and made his own thing. He didn't. What he was not afraid to bash his boss in a way. Um, I really like Greed because I like the way that he badmouthed his boss in a way, and I like the anti-hero kind of characters. So because of it, I think he was the one that was most interesting to me. Okay, he's going to Utopia here. He's gonna. What is he gonna do with Utopia here? So he already has a Ranked Magic, a Zexal Construction, and Onomatopoeia engrave. Utopia, go to Utopia Ray. It's fine. Now he's gonna hyper rank up. Nothing really. I think the girl that was with him. Give me a second. I completely forgot the name now. Jasmine. She's good to. She's a good way to keep the balance uh, of Greed, and I actually like the calmness, you can say, that the boss of them was showing after it, even though they they had that whole thing with the room and what's up. Uh, the deity of the heralds. I actually like it. The whole interaction between the three characters. Uh, and I think it makes a good balance, at least so far. You have a hyper aggressive one, a someone that keeps the balance, and a super calm one. Um, and I like that idea uh, as soon as I saw it. Okay, he has a big board here. Zexal and Trust. And he adds Utopia to the extra deck. And I think he's gonna pass on this. So he cannot be targeted by card effects. Sure. Uh, can detach 2 to special summon. Sure. And cannot be destroyed by battle. So they're all weak to Raigeki. Because Raigeki doesn't fucking target. Alright, next question. What are your thoughts on the setting? The setting from the beginning, it reminded me of the 5Ds beginning. The whole thing with a room creating something and the whole idea. It reminded me of 5Ds, but the concept itself of bringing these false deities, up into the world, I think it's actually quite interesting, and I want to see. I'm actually curious on how this is all gonna build up after. What's gonna happen after? Because right now they just took control of the room and everything, um, and I'm actually really curious on what's going to happen after. Uh, so, in general terms, the setting itself, uh, as of now, it's actually really interesting for me. So he summons Utopia double, but it's all destroyed. So it's okay by me. Okay, I don't think any of. And I'm gonna pass turn right here. Okay, let me see what does it have. So this one I know, the Galaxy Eyes. Once per barrel face however you can touch the material and negate the effect of all face up monsters on the field. It gains attack. You can make a second attack. Okay. Nothing really that interesting. Then this one can absorb off barrel, but you took all the damage. He used everything he had, so I think he's out right now. This is good. Engage. It's really good to have. So let's see. Do you no? He doesn't have any ash blossoms, so that's good. I have one spelling grave right now. I have a jamming waves, a call by the grave, and a cosmic cyclone, and he surrenders. Cause now I could start doing shit. Since you're a friend, I'll tell you something about them. All their powers can be used in extremely gruesome ways. Alright. That's actually it's actually hyping me up. I'm actually curious, even more curious on where this thing is gonna lead. For those on YouTube that want to know what's going on, Mac Lordback's deck is one of my most loyal viewers on Twitch, and he's a good friend of mine. At least I consider it. And he created an archetype, or is creating an archetype, and he created a story for it. and he sent me a story. I read it, and he's asking me some questions about what I thought about the story and what so. If you wanna interact a little, you can come to Twitch as well. It's all good if you want, or you can just continue in there, and I'll tell you what's going on. He sent me a beta script of the story, is what he's saying. Anyway, next question. So he sent it. So he used the Necro Valley Throne. Let me check the logs. So he had the Commandant, then he activated the Commandant. He's trying to add a Necro Valley. Necro Valley can be really annoying to deal with. Do I let him? Nah. Necro Valley is too annoying to deal with. What are your thoughts on the sheriff figure at the beginning? Like I said earlier, it actually reminded me of the 5Ds. In the beginning, when we didn't know that it was Yusei's dad that was working on the project, it reminded me of something like that. It made me think about someone that is behind all this, that it purposely called this deities and he's trying to use them for something. I still don't know what, but he's trying to use them for something, and that idea is actually very intriguing, at least for now. At least so far, I'm really interested in where this is all gonna go. Now you show up, Called by the Grave. You would be better a turn ago. Well, I'll take it. Since Ash was called by the grave, now I called Maxey. And he's out of cards, so he has the 2 monsters in hand plus that set. So I'm gonna Rhoda just to have more spells in grave. And I'm gonna get a Rose. I'm planning on using them later on. Next question. Sure thing, man. Come for it. Okay. Summon Ray. I'll trigger Rose. Okay, he has something. I don't know what, but he has something. It's probably related to that back row. Or can this thing do something? If this card is summoned, you can only special summon attack position or face down defense position. Gallery's effect once per turn. This effect is unaffected by Necro Valley. No, so that means his only response is that set over there. What are your thoughts on the ending, and what are your theories on what's going to help, what's going to happen next? Okay, just to be easy. Wait, what is the when your opponent summons a monster, change that monster. Okay, I am gonna activate the effective ray. Just give me a second here. And I'm gonna go into Shizuka no Hayate here. And now I summon. So now I'm actually gonna go to battle. Ray attacks this. And Hayate attacks direct. Hayate effect. I'm going to send, since I'm on the lead here, I'm gonna send engage and extend my lead further. And I'm actually gonna go into Kogari here. Just give me a second. I'll read the story for you guys to understand, if mech allows it. If mech lets me, I'll read the story out loud. Okay, he said yes, so let me just finish the play here so I don't lose my thought process, and I'll read the story out loud so you guys know. Okay, now I'm gonna activate engage here, and I'm going to get a... what does he have in grave? He has already one gravekeeper, one necrovalley throne. The rest is banished. I'm actually gonna get this. I think it'll be more useful. Then I already have enough monsters in grave, so I can now avarice, and I'm gonna get everything but the ray, so that will give me Kagari again. And that's actually pretty good. I'll put this on the field. Ah, bless you. I'll set this, and I have 4 spells in grave, so now I can actually do this again. Actually no, but sure, I'm gonna sacrifice Zeke to put the Shizuka. And yeah, this the only thing I can go now is, yeah, so it's no point. So I'm gonna actually end here. Thank you, Mac. And activate the effect of Shizuka, and I'm going to get a multi-roll, because having multi-roll and area 0 is really useful, because at any point I can just use multi-roll to pop area 0 to get a ray. He's in top deck, so yeah, I thought so. I thought he was not gonna go far, and I could go for the access code line route, and there's not much you could do. Okay, so I'll read the story so you guys know. Introduction scene beta. Characters: we have the shadowy figure, false deity of the joyful, is called Jasmine, false deity of the herald, and false deity of greed. Currently working on their names, but for now I'll call them herald and greed for mine and your convenience. The discarded prototypes. Setting: bottom floor of a lab. A ritual was attempted to be performed by the discarded prototypes. The sheriff figure watched the ritual being done from the room's observatory chamber. Start the introduction scene. Okay, reading like this is hard. Let me just open the file on how it's supposed to be, because it's easier to read in here if this is like this, because otherwise it's hard to read this. Okay, so introduction scene. The ritual that was being performed by the discarded prototypes failed. The room where the ritual took place is quickly covered in blinding white light for several seconds. After the blinding light disappears, the shadowy figure opens its eyes, only to see that the room was completely damaged and about to completely collapse, probably taking the rest of its lab with it. The figure runs without even sparing a minute to think about his creation. The room, at the verge of collapsing, as it seems like it's about to finally fall, when it suddenly stops. The dust that was covering the room starts to clear, revealing two figures. The first figure appears to be a young, somewhat short man with short hair, and the other, a much taller figure, appeared to be a man with long curly hair. Everything was silent for about a few seconds until the shortened man spoke. "Where are we?" To which the taller man answered with a relaxed voice. "I'm willing to bet Jasmine is just bored and decided to mess with us again." To which he proceeded to add, "You're worrying over nothing, Harold." The short man, now appearing somewhat annoyed, replied, "I have the feeling that's not the case this time, Greed. Something about this place feels different." To which Greed responded by joyful saying, "What is the so-called deity of heralds? Shy?" After which he proceeded to chuckle. Harold now appeared even more annoyed. "Why must you always joke around and never take anything personally?" To which responds with still a relaxed voice, "A better job than me? Keep on dreaming, silly. You'll never be as good as me." The two continued to argue with each other for a couple of minutes, until they stopped by a loud, angry female voice shouting, "Will you two stop messing with one another and help me stop this room from collapsing already?" The two turned and to their left to see a tall young lady that appeared to be holding the room from collapsing with some kind of spell. Without another word, the two helped her put the room to a more stable state. After a moment of awkward silence, Greed turned to the lady and asked, "So, why did you summon us here, Jasmine?" The lady appeared to be known as Jasmine replied, "I didn't summon you here. In fact, I appeared here with you guys, but you two were too busy arguing with each other like kids to notice me." Harold proceeded to ask, "If you didn't summon us, then who?" "No idea," responded Jasmine. The group continues to discuss, trying to figure out where where are they exactly, until they stopped by the sound of a grinding metal. Until they're stopped by the sound of grinding metal. End of introduction scene. So this is the story that MacLord created for the archetype that he is currently making. I at least thought it was pretty good. Like I said, it has some resemblance to May, to the beginning of 5Ds, but I think that's actually he took that concept and used it quite well and twisted it. So actually, I really like the concept in general, and I think it can be really good. Yeah, I thought so too. Uh, you're getting a few compliments, Mac. So now I can answer the question. What are your thoughts on the ending, and what are your theories on what's going to happen next? Um, well, in general, uh, I think you left quite a cliffhanger there. And what is this? What the hell is Bound Creator? Mound of the Bound Creator. Is he playing some kind of Egyptian god deck or something? This will not be good. I thought so, because Mount of the Bound Creator was used for the Egyptian gods in the beginning, but but I'm not sure either. I've seen some wacky decks today already, so I have no idea what he's thinking. Or 2016 Malefics? Yeah, it's possible. It's actually possible, but Mirror Force Launcher. During a main phase, you can discard the mod and run Mirror Force from your deck or graveyard to your hand. If this set card is destroyed by your opponent's card effect and sent to graveyard, you can send this set this card from your graveyard and one Mirror Force from the Shay, that's not good. That's actually not good at all. So he sets a Mirror Force and now that. But he'll probably now shift it? No? Yeah. I'm gonna guess. Gonna guess here because Mirror Force is not something good to play against. And I'm gonna Hornet Runs at the same time. Yeah, he's gonna add a Mirror Force. But that grinding metal in the end, it actually left me thinking for quite a bit. I still don't know exactly where this is going to go, but one thing is for sure, I'm interested. That grinding metal can be a lot of things, but I myself, so far, or at least for now, have no idea what it may be. I'm interested in what it may be, but I still don't know what exactly. Hello, True Frost 8. How's it going, my man? So I'll send it right to the grave. I have already this, so I'm gonna set this because it may be useful. He's playing a lot of traps, so what the hell is he playing? I still don't know. I still haven't seen any monsters. Alright, final question. Doing good. Trying to find a pair that would go well with Dynamist. Actually, I thought about building that deck myself, but Dynamists, what I I need to think on what can be good with those. I'm not much of a pendulum kind of guy. I like the Dynamist itself, but I don't know exactly the best pendulums because I'm more of a, well, Sky Striker guy, so I don't know exactly. Do you have any criticism about the story? So far, the I think the dialogue needs a little more easy to understand back and forth, because in the beginning I got confused who was saying who was saying what, and I think the interaction of the dialogue can be a little different, but other than that, I'm actually pretty okay with everything else. I think everything else is actually pretty good. Okay, Max C and Ash Blossom in hand. I can. I have 3 spells in grave, so I can go for the Celine combo and go into Axis Code Talker here. But first, even if I do that, I think I'm gonna check everything else first. Okay, what do I get here? I think I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get the multi-roll because it's useful, and oh, Harpy's feathered us, I'll take it. So I'm gonna activate the mecha module, multi-roll. Then I have the call by the grave there, so I'm gonna Harpy's feather duster to clean his back row. So, cause it's a few less things to worry about. Uh, so. When this card on the field is destroyed by a card effect, so you can add one divine beast. Yeah, he's playing some kind of deck that is focused on the Egyptian gods, because he was trying to add a divine beast, but I don't know. Oh, no problem, man. Anything you need, just say the word and I'll do anything I can to help. Anyway, Trifrost, have you tried putting a killing fourth engine in your Dynamis deck? No, this is not my idea. This is what Mech is saying. I'm not that good with pendulums to know everything that is in the pendulums to make a deck out of it, or what to splash where. I didn't play Yu-Gi-Oh for a long ass time. Believe me, a long ass time. And I'm basically just returning to the game right now. I'll get probably. I can show you what the quilling do after this game. But usually Mac is pretty good with everything so about decks and what's so, because he plays competitive. So I think he can be a great help. 99% of what the advices that he gives are actually really good. So here I'm gonna go into Hayare. It used to be pretty good back in the day, and it's the only other machine pendulum deck I know. Okay. Now Hayate effect, because I attack directly, I'm gonna send a shark to grave. Then main 2. I already cycled through quite a bit, so if he has Nibiru he can I think this is my 4th summon, not the 5th, so I should still be fine. And wait, do I have anything that I can use? No, he still doesn't have monster though. I have this. No, I'm not gonna summon the Maxi. So I think I'm gonna end on this board. Multi-rolls effect. I'll get the engage back, because it's really useful. Then Shizuku effect, because I don't have the engage anymore in the grave. That means that I can grab the other one. So I already used engage 2 times, and I'm gonna use it 2 more next turn. And I'll still have one in grave to get with the module. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells in grave, so I'm pretty good spell wise. Morphing jar. That's annoying. Sure. I'm gonna max 8. Just because. So I lost one engage, but I get 2 effect pillars, 1 Raigeki, another Kaiser Colosseum, and the Gamma Seal. So Nightmare Steel Cage. Nightmare Steel Cage. Okay. So while this card is on the field, no monster can attack. Sure. That's no problem there. I have everything I need in my hand to go and take care of that, because I have a line for the access code right now. Any good link monster that well with machine types, the Quilling, Fort Link is pretty good, generic machine link too. I've seen Miss Starboy being used in a couple of Dynamis decks. What tuner monsters would be good? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, let's see. So, first I'll go with Engage here. Engage will help me out by giving me things that I need. So right now I want the Eagle Boost because it's really useful to have, and I got another Max A. So now I have an open slot, so now I can just use the Sky Striker Afterburn, the maneuver, to destroy his Morphin Jar, and with it I can destroy his back row. No. And I'll destroy his Nightmare Steel Cage. That way I'm free. Then I can just go for the combo. I think is the probably the best option right now. Unless he has Nibiru, because if he has, I'm no good, no good. I'll keep it in hand. You know what? I'm gonna activate this. If you have a response, go for it. Because if not, I'm gonna area 0 one of the Kaiser Colosseums to get more cards. Shark Cannon, Avarice, Ash Blossom. I'll take the Shark Cannon because I don't need yet the Colosseum. I need one more Spell Engrave, and you still don't. Oh, you already have Slifer and Obelisk, so I'll take care of Obelisk. I think it's the most troublesome one right now. I want him out as fast as possible because he's a big bit stick, and that's not good. I think I'm gonna keep the rest, and let's go for the line. So let's go for half a Fibrax using the Shizuku and the Effect Pillar. This will allow me to go and activate half a Fibrax effect to special summon the Veiler in my hand. No, I don't want to activate nothing of those, so I'm gonna special summon the Veiler. With the Veiler, he has some kind of response. I don't know what, but he has some kind of response to something. So I'm gonna go into Selene, but I have the Eagle Boost that I can stop anything that he tries to throw at it. So I think I'm pretty good on that point. So Selene will get a bunch of counters. 16 counters. I don't need that much, but it's okay. I'll take 3 out. That's what I need. And I'll summon the Effect Veiler back. And only now you're gonna max C? You're a little late for that, man. I already special summon a bunch. I'm only gonna do one more special summon. No, so Yeah, you do you, my man. You do you. Uh, but yeah, you're gonna get one card because I'm not gonna special summon anymore. So access Code Talker, Selene effect. He gets big, and now let's get popping. So first, let's go for the Shizuku because I have another water. Because I cannot use the same attribute. So one less, and now let's go for the other one. Let's go for one Hayate because I still have another one in case of, and let's pop that as well, and he surrenders. uh, Dynamics extra deck uses only Xyz and Link monsters. Speaking of Xyz monsters, do you run Cyber Dragon Nova and Cyber Dragon Infinity? I have those cards, but I haven't made a deck yet. Okay, would Cyber and Dynamics work well? Afraid not, dude. Okay. Very well. Oh, I got a Milo's Radiant. And that's one more win. 3 more wins and we are on plat. 3 more, just 3 more. But with the Dynamists you can easily make the, not easily, but you can make the level 5s. You use the level 5 Dynamists and go into the Cyber Dragon Nova, and with it go into the Infinity as well, in case you need. I do have a Discord that you can pop in. Let me just go here. I think it's in the description of my channel on Twitch. I think it should be there. You can go into the Discord and you can talk with us there. Sometimes I do the voice calls, and you guys can talk as well through voice there. Okay, he ashed an upstart goblin. Okay, sure thing. I'm gonna activate this, and I'm gonna set the shark and set the twin twister, and I think I'm gonna end there. It's okay, man. I'm not that knowledge. I don't have that much knowledge in the game as well. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it, man. I really do. So, Melody of Awakening Dragons. No, you're not gonna do that. I'm still not that good in Yu-Gi-Oh. I did get plat in Master Duels, but I'm on my way there this season as well, because I was plat last season. Sure. At least I'm gonna ban something. I'm gonna ban this before. No, I'm not gonna twin twister. I'm still banning that thing, and you give me spells engrave. Now I have 4 spells engrave. But it's okay. Like my friend Shadow King 73, he also plays Yu-Gi-Oh, and you can play with us as well. And even though I don't know much, I can try to teach as much as I can. Cat, you still have to stop your booster series games, because either you or Shadow screw up a bunch in 3 seconds. Huh? Possible? Don't know. Like I said, I'm not the best duelist around. Um, I still make a lot of mistakes in the game itself, and there's still a lot of things that I need to know about the game that I don't know that much. Uh, I'm trying to understand more of the game slowly. Attacking with the Kuribon. No, you're not. Um, Possible? Do you remember the first time you used Glad Beast? Yeah, I do. I that was something else completely. If you guys want to know, you can go and check on my YouTube. There's the entire series there, so you can see the entire series of the booster series there that we have done so far. Uh, and you can check the videos and see the game that he's talking about with the Glad Beast. We completely destroy that thing. I didn't even know it was possible to do that many mistakes in one game. I completely shit ton of. I did so much shit in that. Uh, uh, you also screw up the Diamond Dude effect a bunch of times. Yeah, I know. I'm not that good. Uh, I know I screwed up. That happens a lot. That's why I'm trying to learn. That's why I'm keep going with this deck of the Sky Strikers, trying to improve and trying to learn everything about the deck specifically. Because on the booster series, I don't like to go with the same deck over and over again. I like to switch up. Uh, but in here, in a way, I'm kind of forced to always go with the same deck over and over again. Um, but it's still okay because the main objective is simply to learn more. I still remember every game vividly. Yeah, yeah, I still remember the games. I still remember the screw ups because it was not that little amount. The amount was not that little. Really. But yeah, I do remember the screw ups and a lot of shit that I did on that game, on those games. Uh, but I think slowly I'm getting better. Slowly. I'm focusing more and trying to read more cards because in here I have to read to know what has a negate and what doesn't. Uh, and because of it, I think I'm slowly getting somewhere. And becoming a better duelist. At the same time, I'm trying to get the cards, Sky Striker cards, to make a Sky Striker deck in real life to maybe go into some kind of tournament or something uh, at some point. Do I max see this? No, right? No, there's no point. Do I ego boost here? No, let it destroy. Since I'm gonna take the damage anyway, I may as well just put up array and activate her effect again to get another Masa. And I can get another Shizuka to draw another. So that's actually good. So far, the final episode of the GX era is my favorite. Actually, the GX era, because there's an entire season, you can say that was not on the that was not animated or translated. That's only in the Japanese version, I believe. I actually did not see the entire thing. I only saw the one that was translated. Actually, so there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that I don't really know. Uh, about the final episodes because they were trying to rush it because they wanted to go for the 5Ds for the sync rare because it started the sync rare and they were still going about the GX. Oh, the booster series. I thought you were talking about the series itself. Uh, the final episode of the GX era. Oh, the Light Sworns. That was actually fun. Quite fun. Using the Light Sworn. That was not the last episode. Or was it? No, I think the last episode was the Light Sworns. It was the previous one, the before the last one, because the last one was the Shining. Was the Yeah, the last one was the Light Sworns. That after we entered the Synchro era. So it was the previous before that was the one of the the one of the GX was the one of the of Neos. Yeah, Neo's episode is my favorite episode. That was such a mess. Uh, but it was quite fun. I give it that much. It was quite fun. It was definitely a fun episode. So now Hayate effect. Well, let me dump a. I'll dump a shark cannon. Yeah, I was not expecting to be able to do a fusion at all. At all. So I only have one Shizuku, so I better save it to put in place of a Kagari when I do go into it. But I was able to do an EOS fusion. That was quite interesting. That's for sure. Um, okay, so I'm gonna. Yeah, he's dead here anyway. So I'm gonna max C in case you do try to use that thing at all. So you add the alternative and you go straight into end phase. That's okay by me. Raigeki, that's good. Raigeki and Harpy's Fat Duster in hand with a Cosmic Cyclone, and I think I have everything I need right here. Uh, you cannot do much against me right now. Hayate effects. I'm gonna dump a Jamming Waves because I have the Duster in hand. And I'm gonna end right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 spells engraved right now. 8 spells engraved with 3 on the field and 2 more in the hand. So showing the blue eyes to summon the alternative. I'm gonna widow that thing. Come to me. You're gonna sit your ass right there and don't move a muscle. Gonna Raigeki. Sure. Raigeki. I'll get my Ray. That's good thing that I saved that Shizuku. And during the end phase, my Ray effect activates. And I'm gonna get that Shizuku. Hell yeah. And Shizuku effect. I'll get the area there. No. The Hornet drones. I think they're more useful, but no. Okay, let's draw. Gamma Seal. I think I'm prepared for anything he decides to throw at me. Right now. Quasi Exile. Yeah, I think I'm prepared for anything he decides to throw at me. Right now. Okay. Put that on. Let's go into Zeke. Because he's gonna be our finisher. At least I think. Because Zeke is gonna become a really big boy. I'll destroy the Cosmic Cyclone. No, I'm not planning on activating it. And I'm gonna go to battle and attack for 25 to the dome. Then I still have the Gamma Seal. That means I can end here because I have the Ego Boost. That'll protect my monster from effects. From all effects and from being destroyed by battle. And I believe he cannot do enough damage to kill me at this range. So Dragon Trime, I'm gonna do it right now. Draw target one facet monster in the field. That target is unaffected by card effects. This is mine. What the fuck? Send a dragon monster to the deck. Then, if the monster in the grave is a dragon, normal monster can send one more. This is to send monsters to the grave. So let's just let him for now. Let's see what does he do. He sent a Blue Eyes. That's usual. And now he's gonna send something else. A White Stone. So that White Stone will allow him to get that Blue Eyes in the end phase. So he's gonna banish it. And add the Blue Eyes to hand. So I believe he has at least 2 Blue Eyes in hand. And he's gonna reveal the Blue Eyes again to summon alternative. Yeah, he did summon alternative, so I am gonna Eagle Boost my Zeke so she cannot be destroyed. And let's see what he does now. Because now my Zeke cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. So he can do 500 damage here. But I think that's all he can do. For now, yeah. And he ends, so it's pretty much game over. And I get a Rose. This is so game over. I'm even gonna use everything just because because I can. I'm gonna take that Blue Eyes out of here, put a Gamma Seal, in a way just to show off. Then I get the Gamma Seal. Then I'll summon Rose, and I'm gonna activate the effect of Zeke, triggering the Rose, sending to the grave just to finish off with Zeke at 35. And that's game. Okay, 2 more wins to get the plat. 2 more wins. We're close. We're close. I'm on a 4-game winning streak. 2 more wins and we are on plat. We're close. We're actually very close. XC, Rose, Widow Anchor, Shark Cannon, and an Area 0. I'm pretty happy with what we got. So Area 0 there. It didn't went to him, so he doesn't have a lot of hand traps, if any. Okay, since I just want to finish, because I'm going first, I don't like to go first with this deck. I'm gonna go into Shizuku. Then I'm just gonna set to and pass. Shizuku effect. I'll add an engage. He didn't went to him, so he doesn't have Maxi, Ash Blossom, not even Effect Veiler or Imperm. He didn't have any hand traps. Let's see what this do. I have the area 0 in case I need to pop it. In case I need, I can pop it and get a Ray. Black Wings. I only have one monster engraved, so activating this is no use. Yeah, we need to be mindful that if we have if we don't have spells engraved, our tanks doesn't do as much. Ring Recital. All monsters you control. If all monsters you control are ring beasts, and you control at least 2 monsters with different names, pay 600 life points, draw 2 cards. Okay, I'm gonna max C in case, because I don't want him to do much else here. Because he's already gonna draw, he's already gonna have 5 cards in hand as well. Again. So, okay. Now he's summoned Chris the Cracked Dawn. He's a big boy. No, I'm not gonna anchor. We got an afterburn, so that's good. That will help us clean up whatever he decides to put there. But he has 2 4s and a 3 turner, so he can go for a 7 or an 11. What will he do? Will he go? Yeah, he does go into the synchro, so he'll go into a synchro 7. And I get Nibiru. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. So he already did. So 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th summon. If he summons one more, I can do something. So I don't have any spells engraved, and I don't have a ray engraved either. So that's the bad part. So my Shizuku gets destroyed, and now I'm gonna take 26 to the dome. Okay, if in main 2 he does special summon something else, or summon something else, no, I cannot use Nibiru right now. But it's okay. It's okay. You can still take care of this. Okay, so welcome back, man. So let's start with the afterburn, taking care of the tuner, of the synchron. That's one last thing to worry about. Okay, so you're gonna target the other one, so I'm gonna shark and negate that effect. That was what I was planning. Anyway, why? Right? why. You will understand it. So with that, that's one last thing. So I'm gonna area 0, triggering my face down. I'm gonna trigger set face down, and I'm gonna get probably the Kalu, probably the Gale. Yeah, I'm gonna banish the Gale. And so Arpy's Feather Duster, Widow Anchor, and Boost. Okay, I'll take a Widow Anchor. Yeah, I'll take a Widow Anchor. So that's one more spell in Grave. So now we have 3 spells in Grave. And that's really good. Because now we can activate Engage. And we can add a Ray to hand. And that also gives us a draw. And that's pretty good. It's actually pretty okay. So let's go summon Ray. So this is just a normal wing beast. So I'm gonna set this. Nope, it's how or I don't have any. I don't have anything. I kinda went on autopilot. Damage step. Damage step much. So Hayare will get in for 15. Take a little damage. Hayare effects. I get to dump. I'm going to dump another area 0 because I already have one there and I can get them after if I need. Then main 2. Let's go into Kagari to get that engage back because it's needed. And Kagari effect, I'll get that engage because it's useful. Then well, let me check. So 1 2 3 4 5. No, I don't wanna. So let's just cycle a bit because I'm gonna get them all anyway. If it does have Nibiru, shit, that's gonna be a pain in the ass to deal with. But I think I'll have my things that I'll be able to do. So Kana, and now we finish on Shizuku. So he will not be able to attack, but he will lose a bunch, and now we can Avarice. Yeah, please. Do send them to me. I do want to read that. I'm actually very interested in what that's going to be. Okay, I'll take that any day of the week. Upstart Goblin, let's go. I don't mind you getting 1,000 and I get a draw. Colosseum, perfect, go in. That's a good card to be there. That means you cannot do shit to me. Do I destroy that? Once per turn, this card cannot be destroyed. So once per turn effect, but I may as well just take care of it while I can, because I have enough gun power for it. Now that he used his effects, I can engage and get something else that will deal with it. I'm actually gonna get an Eagle Booster, just because. And a draw. I've seen worse. I'm gonna set. I'm gonna set. So this can be useful next turn to use with area 0 to get more search. We have the widow anchor here. I think if I could, it would be good to activate, but I don't have any more link plays anyway. I can still go into Zeke. I got it. Sure, I'll activate it just to have 2 Kaiser Colosseums on the field. No. And I'm gonna end. And Shizuku effect, I get something. I'm going to get a multi-roll module. I have given Greed the Herald official names. Okay. You need to show me though after. I'm really curious about the story. I'm really interested in what you're going to do with it. So I have Kaiser Colosseum, so he cannot do much. Sure, go for it. Make a Fakera. You cannot normal summon anything because I have Kaiser Colosseum. If there is one normal monster in the field of the controller of this card, your opponent cannot place monsters. There you go. So my turn now. I draw. Oh, what a shame. This can deal with your monster. Completely. So take that shit away. Put the Gamma Seal there. Now I'll Widow Anchor that Gamma Seal. Get it here. I'll take control of the Gamma Seal. I should have activated this first. I'm dumb. But it's okay. Because now I'm gonna area 0. So that's one effect targeting one of the Colosseums. So Avarice, Blossom, and Effect Veiler. Nothing. And he surrenders. Okay, one more win to get the plat. One more. We just need one more win. And we are on plat. We're close. We're close. I'm still not quite done. It's okay. You don't need to rush it. I prefer that you take a little more time, and and you're happy with the final product, then you rush it just because I want to read it. Take your time, man. Take your time. Okay, double Ash Nibiru, Twin Twister, and Afterburn. Okay. 2 ashes is okay. It's actually not too bad. Light Sworns. That's the first. Also discard control. Once per turn during the end phase, send the top 3 cards in the deck. Yeah, sure, send them. Like right there. So what did you set? Oh, 2 solar recharge and 1 bottomless. Oh, so bad. So unlucky. Well, let's take care of that. Let's take care of that, Lila. Jasmine's bio is the only complete one so far. Greed is almost done. Okay, that's good to know. So I'll set one and I'll pass. And I've barely touched heralds. Okay, it's okay. I have the time, and when you do have the everything complete, tell me at that moment. You don't need to rush. Harpy's Feather Duster. I only have the Twin Twister in there. So, yeah, sure, take it. That's a 1-for-1, I guess. Yeah, it was, but let him. And now he just sent 3 cards to the grave. Oh, 1 Plague Sprayer, power of, and 2 Power of Guardians. Sure. That's unlucky. And I negate his Charge of the Light Brigade. My hand is only hand traps. I had 2 cards that were not hand traps so far. It was a Twin Twister and an Afterburn. And that I only used the Afterburn to destroy Lala. He wasted a Feather Duster on that. Lumina, Lightsworn, Shaman, Twilight Sworn. I don't want you special summoning anything, so let me just go. So just stop right there. You have 1 engrave. There you go. Just as I thought. I don't mind taking 1,000 here. Come on, heart of the cards. Give me something I can use. I just used a maxi to get another one. Wait for the spender to chain max C to draw 1. Yeah, that's an idea. Do I set? No, that's too stupid. I'm just gonna pass on an empty board again. Yeah, the Plague Sprayer. The Plague Sprayer zombie. It's okay, understood. Okay. So, he set 1. Sure. Battle phase, he's gonna poke me for 1,000 again. Oh, I'm not gonna activate Maxi. I'm actually very proud of my shiny black Maxi. And with a poke. Okay, give me something. That is something. That is good. That's good. I can do something with this. Let's go, Rose. Nothing in response. So I'm gonna go Hayate. Hayate there. Okay, he's gonna chain Max C now. I'm not I'm not gonna give him the satisfaction. I'm just gonna... The Dragon Maid deck is actually close to being finished. I don't need much more, actually. I'll show you right after this. I showed in the beginning of the stream of all the decks that I have, but I can show you right after this. So right now I'm gonna send a raid to grave because I don't have any, and I wish to have 1 there just in case. And I'm gonna enter on Hayate because I don't want to give you cards at all. But the Dragon Maid deck, I need the Heralds. They're ultra rare. I did check the list. No, fuck you, Reiko. Um, I did check the list you sent, um, with the orcas and everything. Uh, so she's once per turn, if your other light monster effect is activated, send the top three cards. Yeah, sure, send. Um, so now you got another Raikou, another Plague Spreader, and Raiden on the grave. Okay. I did check the list. Um, but there's a few cards that I will need for that, and in my opinion, that's not a Sky Striker deck. That's more of an Orcus deck with some Sky Striker splash. Then, um, but I understand the concept of the deck, and I maybe build it, but I need to see exactly what kind of Orcus cards do I have. Okay, he's gonna Black Spirit now. So now I do max 8. Oh, yes I do. Thank you. Oh, Raigeki, that's good. So now I don't think you're gonna let the Plague Sprayer stay there, so you can go for a 7 here. You can go for a 5, a 4, a 5, or a 7. And you're gonna go for a 7. So that Plague Sprayer is out, and you're gonna give me one more card. Clearing Synchro Dragon. On the extra monster zone. Oh, so kind of you. Battle phase, you're gonna destroy my Hayate, sure. That will give me one more spell engrave. So I don't mind that at all. So I'm gonna put a shark there, and with it, a raise effect. And I'm gonna put it right in front of you. Once per turn, when a level 5 or higher monster activates the effect and field clear effect, you can negate. And if you do, destroy it. Once per turn, when a monster effect is activated that targets one level 5 or higher. Sure. I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna go into Shizuku, because she's gonna give me exactly what I need to take care of you. Engage. Even though I already have the Raigeki, but I do have a rose there engraved. Yeah, I do. That's nice. It's not a monster effect, so go fuck yourself. It's still worth, even though it was a 1-for-1, I still got a monster, so Orcus is very cheap, so you shouldn't worry. I'll check it. I'll check it. Right after this game, I'll check it. So I'm gonna go into. Wait. Let me make Hayate first. Right there. And let's do some damage first. And then I'll worry about the rest. So Hayate effect, I get to dump another one. So I'll dump one engage, because I'm gonna get it right after. So main 2. Wait. I'm gonna go into Kagari. And I'll get that engage. I'll build it. At least I will see exactly what do I have and if it's worth or not. If there is things that I need that I don't have, I'll look into that. Okay, so now I can just put Shizuku pass, or put Shizuku and double engage, actually, or I can Zeke, but I think, and don't engage right now. I think the engage may be useful for next turn. So I am gonna go Shizuku and pass on this board after I put the Kaiser Colosseum. He can have two monsters though with the Colosseum, but it's okay-ish, I think, because I have the Gamma and the Nibiru, so I should be fine. So now Shizuku, I will grab a Mega Module, a multi-roll. So this will allow me to get 2 spells from grave after I use the engages, after I use the multi-roll. So I can get Shark and the Afterburn, Raigeki. It's a 2 for 1, but I get 1 back, so by the way, Master Duel, stop crashing on my Switch. Yeah, there was a maintenance. Actually, so I'm actually gonna go into Kaino. So that will stop you completely on your tracks, and you won't do check shit, because I tell you. And you don't have any cards in your hand, any back row, any monsters, anything. So there's nothing you can do right now. You can Plague Sprayer, but I don't know. Or activate effects. Yeah, sure. So my Kaiser Colosseum is out. While you get to dump Furious. Okay. Ferris is okay. Huh, I got my own feather duster. So I'm gonna start with this first. And I get life points. Then let's go engage. And I get Afterbird. And a draw. Upstart, I'll take it. Then engage again. And we get a Widow Anchor. And a draw. Oda, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go for Upstar. Called by the Grave. And now let's go for Reinforcement of the Army. So this will get me a Ray. Oh well. First I'm gonna Afterburn. So that's a tuner. So I'm gonna destroy Lila. No, I'm not gonna destroy other card. So a little more HP. Now I am gonna Widowmaker and get your Ferris because she's good and she's a tuner like I want. So that will allow me to do this. Complete the line and go for my big boy. So half a Firebrax effect. I get Effect Veiler. Then let's go into Celine using the Effect Veiler and the half a Firebrax. And Celine will get a bunch of counters because I have a shit ton of spells. Yeah, 20 counters. Yeah, let's go counters. Let's use 3 to bring back the Effect Veiler. And now let's let's go into our big boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I actually have a lot. I can't even go for this. Actually, and not go for the access code talk, because this at least will give me. He doesn't have anything, so yeah, there's no problem there. But it's 42. That's quite good. So now I summon Ray. Let's go and use Shizuku just because I can. And now he goes. And we are at plat, my friends. We just reached platinum 5. And we get 200 gems. Because we reached plat. Plus 8, 208 gems. Okay. So let me show you the decks right now. So Sky Striker. This is how the Sky Striker deck is looking like right now. Double Effect Veiler, Triple Maxi, Triple Ash, Triple Ray, 1 Rose, 1 Gamma Seal, 1 Nibiru, Rageki, Harpies, Triple Up Star, Reinforcement, Double Avarice, Double Engage, Double Afterburner, 1 Jamming, 2 Area Zero, 2 Kaiser Coliseum, 2 multi-roll, 1 twin twister that I'm actually gonna take out because I think it's not being useful enough. So double cyclone, double call by the grave, and I want distinct marks. 1 hornet, double widow, 1 eagle, and double shark that I'm actually gonna take one out. Extra deck, I'm actually using this guy. Amphibious, Swarmfish, Ambler Whale. Gains 200 attack for each link monster in the graveyard, and you can use each of the following effects once per turn. If this card is destroyed, you can target a link 3 or lower monster in either graveyard and special summon it. So this, even if they destroy this, I get another monster. And if a link 3 or lower monster on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect while this card is in the graveyard, you can banish this card from the graveyard, destroy 1 card in the field. So this can be something else, some more protection or something in case I do end up needing it. Usually I'm only gonna go for the for a link 4 for more like end game, but it may happen when I have to use it earlier, and having this in the graveyard can be really useful. I already have the unicorn as well, so I took the Cerberus out to put the unicorn, and I took 1 Hayate to put the amphibious swarmfish. So this is how the deck looks like right now. It's already my Shy Striker 8. So let's save this. Then I have the Zoo Tri Brigade that is like this. I'm missing the Imperms, Imperial Order, and then it's all ultra rare shit that I'm missing. In the beginning I was thinking 2 Lightning Storms, but because I already have 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, instead of 2 Lightning Storms I decided to put 1 Raigeki, because this destroys all monsters and this only attack position monsters. So in case off, I decided to put it. Then the Dragon Maid is like this. The Dragon Maid, still already have the Nightmare Unicorn here, but I'm still missing 2 more Solemn Strikes, 1 Red Eyes, and then the 3 Hierarch Seals and Bortle Sword Dragon. I have enough to make 4 ultra rares, but I'm thinking in case I do need it, I'm gonna save it for now. Uh, then I have a Thunder Dragon deck that I was thinking on building, but this is something that I just put the cards in here for now. In case I do want to build this, I'll think about it. But I have this mod mech here just because it came in the same set of the Sky Strikers and I had a bunch. But I'm missing both of the ultra rares as well as the other Synchron. I can just make this one and go search for them, but I kinda don't want to. Um, then I have the half of Fibrax, Cerberus, so I have 3 Link 2s, 2 Link 3s in the Saline and Unicorn, and I have the access code. So in case I do go for the Synchro play, uh, in case I don't have many things, I can just use this to get it and go for the access code line in here. It's a possibility, but this deck is more focused on Synchros and XCs, and that's how my decks are right now. This is the first Sky Striker deck. I was quite lucky to get both the half of Fibrax and the terraforming to start, so that kinda helped me a lot and was less ultra rare than I needed, so I could craft the Ash Blossoms and the Maxis. But you saw this deck in the beginning where I was using the forbidden things as well as Rivalry of Warlords. I just saved in here just for nostalgia, you can say. Okay, let's go and collect our missions. 120 gems, and here I gotta gain life points. When did I gain life points? Oh, from the kinda, yeah, sure. Gaining life points, taking control of opponent monsters. I take control of so much. When your opponent attacks, your opponent takes damage. I'm at 4k. Right now, I get 50 gems for something. I don't know what. But it's fine. And I'm at plat again. I still don't have much. I still only have, the only thing that I bought was the Time Thief Redoer icon. But now at least I'm worthy of the plat. I changed here for Link player and the follow me. I am kind of a Link kind of guy. I got the boxing gloves, but I don't even know if they do anything. They just punch the air. I already have the Pot of Greed, but this thing doesn't do much anyway. And I'll get good ones when I do the solo mode, so not worried. And monster, I have the Blue Eyes and the Shadow still, but I'll get more eventually. Feel free to follow me if you want. Here's the code if you want to follow this account. So here's the code if you want to follow this account. So you're not seeing, I was showing the decks. Do you want me to show you again? I can show it again. So this is how the Sky Striker deck is looking like. Double Veiler, Maxi, Ash Blossom, Ray, Rose, only one Rose, one Gamma Seal, one Nibiru, Raigeki, Harpies, triple Upstar, Rhoda, 2 Avarice, double Engage, double Afterburns, Jamming Waves, double Area 0, double Kaiser Coliseum, double multi-roll, double Cosmic Cyclone, double Call by the Grave, one Hornet, double Widow, one Eagle, and one Shark. On the extra deck, I did change a few things. I changed one Hayate, and I put this boy, Amphibious Swarmfish Ambler Whale. Gains 200 attack for each link monster in the graveyard, and I will have a bunch. You can only use each of the effects once per turn. If this card is destroyed, you can target one link 3 or lower monster in either graveyard, so this can be used for opponents, and special summon it. If a link 3 or lower monster on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect while this card is in the graveyard, you can banish this card from the graveyard, destroy one card on the field. So I think this is good in case they do destroy the link 4. I usually only go for the link 4 when it's for the finishing play, but it sometimes it does come up where I have to go for the play earlier without being able to finish because I don't have much options. So having this is a at least a recursion of a level of a link 3, and at the same time, if it's in the graveyard and the link 3 is destroyed, battle or card effect, I can destroy something on my opponent's side, so I think it's really useful. Then I changed the Cerberus for a unicorn as well, because I think it's more useful, the unicorn, and it's another link 3 because I only have Selene, and now that I have 2 link 4s, it's good to have 2 link 3s because I already have 4 link 2s in the 2 Zeeks, the Phoenix, and the half of Hybrax. So yeah, and unicorn is better than Jala. It's compulse, so so this is my Sky Striker deck. Then Mad Max, I built it just because it came on the same set, but I'm missing both the other rares and the other Synchron, so it's just there. Thunder Dragons I thought about building just because I got a Colossus, but I just put the cards in here. This is something, if I do, I'll do way later. I have a Zoo Tri-Brigade that I'm working on. Actually, I'm missing the Imperm, Imperial Order, and then it's all ultra rares. The ultra rare from the Tri-Brigades, Appaloosa, Zeus, Almirage, and Trident. So I'm still missing quite a bunch in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm still missing 10 in here. This is still a work in progress. Then the Dragon Maid deck, it's like this. So I put the unicorn here as well. I already have this part finished. I still need the Metal Dragon. I need 2 more of the Psalm Strike, the Heroic Shield, and the Borderless Sword Dragon. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm still missing 7. I can make 4 cards if I want, but I'm still in that let's use it if I need to. Right now I'm in more on that idea. So this is how my things are. This is the deck from the UR challenge, and this is the first Sky Striker, where I was actually quite lucky to get the half of Hybrax and the terraforming in the beginning. So yeah, I was quite lucky there. But my Shy Striker is already on iteration 8. I don't know if I'm gonna change anything else. Did you check out the Orcus? No, I have not yet. So let's just see what I have of Orcus. I don't have much. Okay, Smack Knight. Let's just search through Ningirsu. And now let's go for the R4. The R4 is just a rare? Gee. So the only ultra rares in here are Dingirsu and the Girsu. Are the only ultra rares. Then Galatea is just a super rare? Shit. Yeah, actually, yeah. I can't even craft all this right now if I want to. Because normals uh, and rares, and the only super rares are Longirsu, Galatea are the only super rares. Then Dingirsu and Girsu are ultra rares. But that's it. The rest is all rares and normals. There's the Crescendo that is a super rare as well, but I can make this. I can make all this without much troubles. I can even make it right now. I have enough. More than enough. Let's just do the normals. You can use the first striker deck to put the Orcas engine to save time. Yeah, I can. I still need to see how am I going to adapt that after. Let's just make 3 of each, and I have enough rare things and everything to make all that, so let's just go for it. Even if I don't need a card, I'm just gonna make it just to have. I already have 1, so I'm just gonna make 2 more. You can just look at the deck list and just make it. Yeah, I can. I'm just gonna make all the cards that are easy to make. I can even make the Galatea without much troubles because it's super rares. I'll guess I get a free pack there. I'll do it after. Okay, and the super rares, there's still 1 more super rare. Let me just open the pack anyway, because I have a free pack anyway, so may as well just pull it. Maybe I pull a Dingirsa. No, I don't think so. I use my gems because I was trying to make oh, okay, that's super rare. I used the gems and I opened for the Lerlox Tri Brigade deck. That's why I don't have gems right now. So I kinda don't need this. This. Give me the 15. I can disenchant 1 because I got 1 more. Do I have anything more to dismantle? Ah, thermal rare. Sure. So related cards. Nightmare Mermaid is a link 1. Not planning on doing that. World Legacy Nightmare. No, not planning on doing that either. Art Horror, I still need to make. I only need to make 1. Huh? Are you really building the deck from scratch? No, I'm just making the cards first. This is just 1. It's limited to 1. I can even make already 1 of this and 4 of this. I can make all of them right now if I want to. Did I get another key? No. That was too good. But I can make I can make 3 Gearsus and 1 Gearsu good. Let me just look at the deck now and see exactly what was in it so I can build it. Let's just open it on YouTube. Take the sound out. Let's just put better quality because this thing is atrocious. I'm not gonna see shit. Okay, so he's not even playing max. Oh, he is. Okay, so triple ash, triple maxi, double veiler. What else? Uh-huh. He's playing double engage Rhoda and lightning storm. Rhoda. Then wait, let me just search the Orcus cards already, since I already have it open. So he's playing one of this, I believe. Yeah. So one of the super rare, 2 of that. So one of what's super rare? The fuck? Oh, that's something completely different. He's playing 2 of these, then 1 ARP horror, 1 of the ARP horror, then he's playing the Gearsu. I can make it one less trouble. Then what else? He's playing he's playing Digrafford, and he's playing 3 of this as well. That's okay. So he's basically playing 1 of the tower. Oh shit, this is more than I expected. So 1 of the tower. Is he playing any other? No, this is all the Orcus. So let me just see when he does the card by card so I can see exactly what I'm missing here.
Triple Ash Blossom, and I feel like that's all I really need. You can trade out the Veilers for Imperms, but it's really personal preference, and I feel like I might switch to Imperm soon, but we'll see on that. After that, we have, for the Orcus Core, 1 Brass Bombard, double Simple Skeleton, 1 Orcus Harp Horror, 1 Grisu, the Orcus Mech Knight, triple Orcus Nightmare, 1 World Legacy
Okay, he's playing one more legacy as well.
World 1, 2 orchestrated return,
Orchestrated return. 2.
1 orchestrated battle, and 1
1 crescendo. Where's the crescendo? Here, 1 crescendo.
crescendo. Now, I've been thinking of cutting crescendo, but it's actually saved me a few times here and there, and I really like it. After that, we have the Sky Striker cards being double.
Yeah, I can just put the Sky Striker cards. So Sky Striker, he's playing double engage. He's playing 1 Hornet. 1 Hornet. I think he's only playing 1 Widow. Yeah, 1 Widow. 1 Shark. 1 Eagle Boost. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And then he's playing 1 Kagari, 1 Kana. And I think that's it that he's playing of Sky Strikers. Yeah, he is. That's all he's playing of Sky Strikers. Then he's also playing 2 of these. He also has this there, this there, this, and this. This is all staples that I'll have there anyway. So I'll just put it already.
Mobilize Engage, 1 Hornet Drone, 1 Widow Anchor, 1 Ego Booster, and 2 Shark Cannon. I've been thinking of cutting the Shark Cannon for a second Eagle Booster because the card's actually pretty good. And finally, a small package for the for Phantom Knights, which is 1.
Oh, it's Phantom Knights. You could have used the first Sky Striker deck and made it much quicker. Yeah, I'm trying to copy the deck first, and then having this deck in here already copied, then I can just adapt, I think. Hello, Hapal. How's it going, man? Welcome to the YouTube chat. Feel free to engage a little, and if you want to play, I'm up for it. Okay, so Phantom Knights. He's not writing. So 2 of these. You're gonna make me write everything. If I do this, it works better. Okay, he has 1 of these.
Silent Boots, and double Fog Blade. Now, for the supporting cards, we have 1
Armageddon Knights. One Armageddon Knight.
Knight, 2 Dark.
Dark Creffer is with the PH. Two Dark Creffer.
Dark Greffer, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 Reinforcements of the Army, 1 Lightning Storm, or 2 Lightning Storm, 3 Twin Twister,
Triple Twin Twister. I have it in here? No. So he's actually playing 2 of this. So Twin T. This should get me there. Triple Twin Twister. And what am I missing? missing something. Oh, I'm missing the Harpy's Feather Duster. Did I put it here? No. Harpy's Feather Duster and mark it. Okay, so this is supposed to be the deck. So extra deck.
2 Call by the Grave, and
so let's just put the ones that I already know. So I want IP Masquerina, Link, it's not here. So let's go for I space B. So IP Masquerina. Let's put this by rarity, so I know it's an ultra rare, so it should be in the ultra rares. One of these as well. One IP Masquerina.
and that is the full main deck. I'm running a lot of back row removal because the reason of Eldritch and other decks. Because that's all really Platinum is now. And for the extra deck, we're going to make this quick. Double Dingrisu, the Orcus of the Evening Star. 1 Divine Arsenal.
So I need one Zeus as well. Yeah, take the link out. I'm back. I want to look at YouTube chat. Yeah, I do look. I do look at the chat. Not as often as I would like, but I do. No, it was because it was like this. It was in the only showing my cards.
A Zeus Sky Thunder. 1 Linkuriboh, 1 Kagari, 1 Hayate. Could also swap it for Kaina or Shizuku. Or really Zeke if you need. You have 1 Christian Halka Fibrax, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Galaxy.
Oh, Galatea. Okay, that's the other one that I was missing. It's 1 Galatea.
Galatea, the Orcus Automaton. 1 IP Masquerena, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Longrisu.
1 Longirsu as well.
The Orcus Orchestrial or Orchestrator. 1 the Phantom Knights of
Phantom Knights of. So let me just go to the Phantom Knights and look for it. Here it is. It's this guy. Alright, I'm going back to Twitch now. Sure thing.
Rusty Bardiche, 1 Appaloosa Bow the God.
Appaloosa. Of course. Everyone likes the one. It's double L and an O. Oh, it's just one B. Okay. One Appaloosa. So this is supposed, welcome back. So this is supposed to be the deck that he made. So this is more of an Orcus splash with Sky Strike, but it's as well as Phantom Knights. It's a little bit of everything, almost. Uh, I guess you can make Zeus in this thing, but there's still a lot of ultra rares in here. The super rares are not that important because I can make them, but I still needing another lightning strike is not something that I see myself playing. At least for now, so I can just put a Regeki because it's basically the same shit. Don't know. It looks like quite an interesting guy. I need to look it up to make sure if I can see who it is. I have no idea who that MechLord player is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ultra rares that I need. I can make 3, but if I'm gonna make any, I'm gonna make the ones that I know are gonna be useful, and the rest will be later. So Appaloosa, I know it will be useful. It's already in a lot of decks, and I will need it. Zeus, I know I will need it, so I may as well just make it. Then the rest is quite different. I'll need one Dingirsu if I do go for this, and since I already did the other one, I may as well. Well, by the looks of their name, they have good taste. Yeah, I think so too. He seems to have quite a good taste. I'll give you that much. Okay, so the rest I cannot make right now. But I can make the rest. I can make the Twin Twisters without much problem. This I can is limited to one, so I may just make one, and that's it. The Dark Raffer I can make both, and this way the main deck is done. And if I am going to change, so I have there's still one more that I didn't do. One of these. Okay, so the main deck is all fully built. Now what I need is basically extra deck. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on the extra deck. So it's a work in progress. So Orcus Strikers. Orcus Strikers. I think this is a good name for it. Yeah, I did. That's why I did all the Orcus cards, because I'm gonna try to make a full Orcus deck to try use there, because there's the number of ultra rares that I need is quite low, and me having already the Zeus and the Dingirsu, one of them, and having the rest, I can actually look for something, because I have the other super rares in the Galatea, and I already have the Longirsu, so this is actually makeable. So that's why I did all the Orcus cards. I think he did as well. So I make all the Orcus cards, so I can use it to make a deck. So I'm gonna save this and look into it after that. So now let's just edit it. Not the deck itself. Change accessories. I don't like that box. Let's put the cool box. Let's put the protector. This is all good. We'll put the birds. Put this and select the cards. Change. So let's put the Art Porter. Let's put the Kagari. No, first the Harper, then the Kagari, and then the Zeus. I think they will tell me what it is. And that's all I need to know. It's a Sky Striker Orcas that goes into Zeus. I think that's good. And why is it on that box? I don't want that box. I want this box. This is the box for the good decks. The good decks are in this box. Then you don't deserve that box. You go to the blue box. You'll go for this box. Let's put the protector. Can put the birds. Can put this. I don't want Nibiru as one of the cards. Hell no. So let's put the first one as the Seiho. No, this one I want Seiho. The second one, let's put Parlor because she's a big deal in here. And third can be the Metal Dragon. That will tell me. I'm gonna change this for the Herald. I think this will tell me what I want to know of the deck as well. Oh yes, I too love good decks. Yeah, the good decks get good boxes, the other ones don't. You are this one. You don't deserve that box yet. You don't deserve the good box yet. Here, no, I'm not gonna have Nibiru as one of the cards, not even that. So let's put Turboblade as one. Then let's put Kit, and in the end we can have Zeus. In here let's put this. This will tell me what I need to know. This is a Zodiac Tri-Brigade that goes into Zeus. Yeah, I still have not tackled the solo. I am gonna eventually, but I'm restraining myself from tackling the solo because I want to tackle this on stream. I'm trying to look for a good opportunity for me to go for it because I want to get to the Gears of Justice because I want the Gear pet because you can play rock paper scissors with it. Just because of it, just because you can play rock paper scissors with it. I want to see the Dynamists, because if they do give the Dynamist deck, I don't know if they do. I want to try to build the Dynamist deck eventually. This is basically just insert name of deck here and also Zeus is there. Yeah, true. I just put the name and by the way, there's Zeus in here. I want the Megaliths. I don't think they do. They give the Megalith deck? I don't think so, cause they give the Mice, and then they give the Gem Knights. They give Glad Beasts. Then I don't know if you get Karakuris or Shiranui. I would like to have the gear, because I actually like this deck, and I have these cards in real life as well. But I played the Monarch on stream already, but I still have not advanced anything more. The only thing I did was did the second game here, the one with the loner deck. That was all I did. I still have not opened the gates because I still can't, because I still have to go for the Elemental Lords and do the story. But World Legacy. It's Where are they exactly? Dynamis, digital bug. Oh, is it this? No, Maripo. Oh, Legend of Star Heroes. Oh, World Heroes. Okay. Witness the epic story of the World Heroes. Okay. I will get to it eventually, but I'm gonna. Hello, Paris. Parish. Sorry. You are red. Um, but I'm going to tackle it at some point. Uh, it's also the one with the most work put into it. I'll have to look into it. I am thinking on maybe somewhere. I'm not gonna make promises because I've not been uh, good at keeping those. Uh, so I'm gonna try to do it this week and do the entire the solo modes this week. I'm gonna try to do that. That much I can say. Uh, I am going to try at least. Well, I think that's it for me for today. Cause tomorrow I have to work, and I don't wanna, but I kinda have to. Uh, I want to know when are they gonna give the gems for the previous ranks, cause I still need the gems from the previous ranks. Uh, and it would be good if they. By the way, have you seen the leaks that they showed up and the interview with the game developer that they did? Because in the interview they asked the producer a lot of things, and one of them was if the Master Duel uh, was gonna have like the TCG ban list or the OCG, and they said no, it's gonna have its own ban list. So this is gonna have its own ban list, and it's gonna be a different ban list from the TCG and the OCG, and they're not thinking on changing it. They may add it for something, but I don't know it. Then they also said that they're not gonna put this as a best of three. It's gonna stay as a best of one. Um, and that there's going to be a world championship of master duels as well. But is gonna be a best of one world tournament. Like, just imagine a guy that spends a awful amount of money in the game and then spends, let's just say, because of the time, the testing and what, so let's just say 200 300 hours on the deck, tweaking the deck, making sure everything, and testing the deck here, there, and then it goes there, and in the first duel he literally has the worst possible hand he can have on the turn. The worst possible hand that can give him, he gets it. He's screwed. Completely screwed. Like, all the time and money he put on the game just to get unlucky. Being best of ones, like, if they wanted to put best of threes without side deck, I was still gonna say sure, fine. But being best of ones for a world tournament, basically the winner is gonna be just lucky. It's gonna have to be a good player, true. He's gonna have to have a good deck, true. But he's gonna just have to be lucky that he doesn't get that shitty, awful 5 cards in the beginning, and that the opponent does something really bad or something, because otherwise he's not gonna go anywhere. uh, he's gonna have to do something related to that. Uh, and being best of ones is not the best, but it's simple. Cringe. Yeah, I give you that much. Cringe. Uh, what else did they talk? Yeah, that when they did, they started to work on Master Duels 2.5 years ago, when Duel Links got really popular. When they saw that Duel Links got really popular, that's when they started to work on Master Duels, and their intention is for Master Duels to be for hardcore uh, Yu-Gi-Oh players, and the ones that want casual to go for Duel Links. They want Duel Links to be the accessible and easy to go game, and Master Duels to be the game for the ones that want real competition and want to try hard, basically. Uh, and the new modes that they're going to implement, and the tournaments and what so. He talked about it. If it was for hardcore players, it should be best of three. Agree. Because best of ones, not good. I understand because it, like for the ladder, for the rank ladder to be rank of best of one, I completely understand because after playing against, let's just say, an outlet, you don't want to go against that shit again. No, give me something different. No one likes to play against outlets. Or imagine an outlet mirror match. You don't want to do a best of three on that scenario. Like, I understand for the ranked ladder to be best of one, but I still think it should be best of three for the tournaments and what's up. But they said that they're gonna make like the events, the XCs only, the synchro only, the fusion only, and those things. If they're thinking on making that for hardcore gamers as well, for hardcore players as well, and if they implement something in, let's say that they go for the World Cup, and they make, okay, there's gonna be a standard Master Duels World Cup tournament, best of ones, and then we're gonna have best of ones for the synchro only, best of ones for the XCs only, best of ones for the fusion only, and best of ones for the classic only. Like, a player already spends, already has to spend quite a lot of time to make one deck that is good for the rank ladder, and make sure to have a good deck to get back, to get high on the ladder, and to be able to climb the ladder. One good meta deck, he's gonna have the players that want to compete in those things are gonna have to have a meta deck for the synchros, and meta deck for the XCs, and meta deck for the fusions. It's gonna be a nightmare. And I believe a lot of people will spend a lot, but a lot of money on this game just to have those decks ready, just to go for the tournament, and on the best of one just to lose in the beginning because they have a bad hand. Yeah, I know, but sometimes it's good to just speak your, in a way, speak your English, speak your frustrations out. So yeah. Well, anyway, I've already went on a good ranting for a little bit, so I'm gonna go, everyone. So if you wanna subscribe on my YouTube, feel free to just click on the subscribe button, click on the bell to get notified whenever I upload a video, and leave a like if you like the video, because the entire POV is gonna be uploaded to YouTube as well. The entire POV is gonna be on YouTube. And for if you want to follow me on Twitch, go to twitch.tv/Katrina. Uh, I'm more active on Twitch than on YouTube, but I'm planning on starting to stream on both at the same time. For now, and see how it goes. So thanks everyone for watching again, and I see you guys next time. Bye bye.